Hey guys, it's your boy Jam Tech, and today I'll be showing you how relays work. Let's get it. Alright, first things first, you need to know that a relay is a device that is used to basically use a short amp circuit to control a high amp circuit. That is basically what a relay does. Here I have a relay. Right, here you can see the diagram on it. So if you look good, you can see the numbers 85 and 86, 87, 30 and 87A. This is a 5-pin relay, right? Let me show you how this works, right? There are two types of relay. You have the normally open and you have normally closed, right? Normally open relay, typically we're gonna start off with 4-pin. This is your electromagnet, this is your switch inside of the relay. I am an artist, guys. Woo!
Perfect.
Anyways, a normally open relay basically is open when the relay is not energized. Simple. A normally closed relay, here's your little electromagnet again, and this is closed. Yeah, so a normally closed relay is closed when the relay is not energized. So when nothing is happening, when you have the relay in your hand, it is closed on the load side. So let's start with the normally open. Relays have two sides of a circuit. You have the load side and you have the control side. Control side is where the switch is located. The switch that controls the circuit will go on the control side, and the control side has 85 and 86. That's your control side. So this is where you put a switch. This controls the relay, whether this closes or whether it's open. The way I normally wire this, I would have my fuse and I would have my power source, right? Then on the 87 I would have my switch, and then to ground. Let's say we're doing LED lights, right? I would put this on a ignition power, meaning anything that is switched to positive when the key is inserted, and when you take out the key it goes back to ground. I would use that type of power just in case I forget to turn off the switch. It will turn off the relay when you take out the key. Or you can use your fog light power, your park light power, anything that is switch. Use that to come through on 85, 86, connected to whatever switch you're going to use, and then you ground the switch. This is the load side. So here, so as I said, we're doing LED lights. This is a symbol for LED. Let's say, you have this under your vehicle, or just a style. You see, you're gonna have that grounded, and this will be on your 87 pin. So your load always goes on your 87, and 30 is straight positive from the battery. That is why this is the load side. The load side has the straight power coming from the battery going to your load, right? The reason why we use relays is so that, you know, normally the switch would be inside in the dashboard. When you have a relay, it allows you to use small wires inside of the car. So you don't have to have these big odious wires inside. You can use small wires and nothing will happen, because this is a small amperage circuit. This is a small amperage circuit because the only load in this circuit is the electromagnet. That's the only load in this control side. So you can use small wires and a small amp fuse, right? The only load in this is your electromagnet. So this is a small amp current. So you use a small amp current, you close the switch, and it allows a larger amp current to flow. So probably depending on what you're using, say this was a headlight, you'd use bigger amp wires, bigger gauge wires. So that's the basic use of a relay. To use a small amp circuit to control a high amp circuit, it allows you to have smaller wires inside of the car. You don't have to have big wires going into the car. Use a small switch, it doesn't really matter, because this side of the circuit is a small amp circuit. So that's basically how a normally open switch relay works. When the switch closes, the electromagnet creates a magnet pull that pulls down the switch and allow current to flow. That's normally open. Normally closed now. Say you have your switch again, going to ground, and then here we got our fuse again, and we have our battery positive, and we have a battery positive again. The joint sucks. I mean, it's awesome. And let's say, alright, the best example I can give of this relay, you will see this on Toyotas, where the fan motor uses this. This is a fan motor, ground. On Toyotas, when the switch is opened, let's say this is a temperature switch. Oh, remember, 86, 87, 30, 85, right? What you have to remember, when the switch is open, the fan will spin. When the switch is closed, the fan is turned off. Therefore, as you can see when you look here, the electromagnet, when energized, will pull down the switch, and when it pulls down the switch, it basically turns the load off. So this works opposite of the normally open. Toyotas use this design. The reason why Toyota used this design for its motor is because if the switch is damaged, or if anything here on this side of the circuit is damaged, let's say you lost a grounds, this will be disenergized or de-energized, and the switch will close, allowing the fan to spin. So it prevents overheating and so on. If the switch was to be damaged, the fan will spin. So a nice way to test like a Toyota fan is to plug off the switch and the fan should spin. If the fan is not spinning, then you have a problem, right? So that's how a normally closed relay works. When the switch is closed, the magnet will open the switch in the relay. So when energized, no power goes on 87. When it is not energized, power is on 87. So that's how it works. So I'm going to show you guys. Anyway, here looking at the relay, if you look here good at the diagram, you will see how it's designed. This relay is a normally closed and a normally open all in one, right? What you need to remember, the diagram always shows when it is not energized. Hence, seeing that 30 is connected to 87, that means it's normally closed. So 87A and 30 is supposed to have continuity, right?
2 hours later.
So 30 and 87A is supposed to have straight continuity when it's not energized. So in your hand right now, 87A and 30 has continuity. 87 and 30 should not have any continuity, or you have a problem. When this is energized, then the switch will go to the 87 and you should get continuity here. No continuity here. That is how this one works. So it has both normally closed and normally open in one. So remember that 5-pin relays normally do this. Some pins though, however, have two 87s, right? So you would have a 5-pin, the 87A is not there, you have two 87s, so power will go to 2 pins on the relay. So it all depends. Just look on the diagram and it will show you. So let me show you how to test it. Alright, here we have the relay and here is the battery, right? This is the battery positive, this is the battery negative. Yeah. So here we have our 80.
Perfect.
Yeah. Here we have our 85 connected to the positive. And here is our 86. That should go through the switch and then to negative. So when I go here, I'm supposed to hear a click. Okay, hear the relay clicking. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that here. So it's on now. So now we have positive going through 85 and then ground in the 86 wire. So right now this relay is energized. Now you get your multimeter. And we should have continuity. This blue wire here, this blue wire here is the 87 and this yellow wire is a 30. So right now I should have continuity on these. Hold on. As you can see, so right now I have power on the, well, not power, but I have continuity on these. I now have continuity on those wires. When the switch is turned off, so you take this off, I should not have continuity on this. So here I'm going to do it again. See, no continuity. However, I'm supposed to have continuity on the 87A because that is the normally closed. See it? So I have continuity on the 87. Let me show you guys. What happened a while ago is that when the switch was off, I get continuity on the 87A as designed on the relay. So when you look there, 87A and 30 is supposed to have continuity whenever the switch is off. And that's what just happened a while ago. And when the switch is turned on, you should have continuity on 30 and 87. So that's basically how this works. And even this right here, guys, is a harness for the relay. This is an aftermarket relay, and you can see how the control side wires are smaller in comparison to the load side wires. Do you see it? This is your 87, your 86, and this is your 85. So the control side is you can use thinner wires. See, it even shows you on the harness. Hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe and like and leave a comment. Peace. Remember to leave the comment. Woo!
I've been in the kitchen, whipping. I've been chefing, mix it with my left hand. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. I stir it. I hit the pot with a spatula. I mix it, I whip it so good you would think I'm a natural. Water whipping and I'm stirring. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. Y'all want beef and I'ma serve it. Y'all want beef and I'ma. You could catch me at the stove. I was whipping up a bowl. I just came back from the stove. 5-star restaurant at home. I just dumped out that whole packet, add the powder, let it simmer. I was